Being sexy was important to me in my younger years. Let me explain. And do me a favor, stay with me until the end with this one because I'm 1000% sure this is going to bless somebody the way that it blessed me. So, yesterday, during a panel discussion, we were talking about God truly being first in our lives. And one of the first things I mentioned was that for something to become first, there has to be a reordering. Something has to move, something has to shift. And literally all night, I just kept thinking about something that I wish I would have said because that's how it go, right? See, there was a time in my younger years when working out was about being sexy. And if I'm honest, it was literally only about the appearance. I wanted a certain physique. I wanted to look a certain way. I wanted the outside to create a certain impression. So every motivation that I had behind eating right and doing the right things was around what people could see. But life has a way of maturing you, right? So go on, you live life, and my body went on to do something far more remarkable than just being visually appealing. It birthed 4 human beings. And somewhere along the way, I learned this new relationship with my body, and then things began to change. I began to understand that this body that I lived in was capable of so much more than just attracting attention. It could actually carry and birth life. And now in this particular season, because baby, we ain't birthing nothing else coming up out of here, there is still birthing happening. Ministry is being birthed. Purpose is being birthed. Vision is being birthed. Responsibility is being birthed. And because of that, I found myself wanting to care about my body again, but for a completely different reason. And it's not because I just want to look healthy right now. It's because I actually need to be healthy. My focus has shifted because no longer am I worried just about aesthetics. I'm focused on sustainability. It's no longer about just how I look, but it's about God has called me and entrusted me to do a lot. Can I actually carry that in this place, in this form? So now when I think about food and movement and rest and health, it's different. I'm thinking about what needs to come out of me, not just what needs to come off. And yes, we want the weight to come off, but I also want the inflammation to come out. I need stress to come out. I need exhaustion to come out. I need patterns that no longer serve this season to come out, because appearance and capacity are not the same thing. And the more and more that I sit with this, the more and more I realize how much it mirrors our walk with God. There is a season, and there was a season, where looking like a Christian mattered more than I knew, when I was willing to admit the right language, the right behavior, the right presentation. And while some of those things look good on the outside, if you were to really look at my heart underneath the surface, you would have found places that was unhealthy, that was blocked and in need of a lot of healing. And now growing and walking with God, I realized that putting God first isn't just about changing behaviors. It's about allowing Him to reorder what's happening in me. Because God isn't just interested in what people can see. He's interested in what sustains us. Jesus said, it isn't what goes into a person that defiles them, but it's what comes out of them. And I think that's because transformation has always been an inside out work, not outside in, inside out. So maybe the question isn't simply, how does it look? How do I look? But maybe the better question is, what is it producing? Because maturity isn't the pursuit of appearance. It's the cultivation of capacity.